Hello, everyone. My name is Idelka from Kiva Centers, and we are here today at the Connecticut Barber Expo that happens annually, and it's produced by J Majors. For this expo, all barbers and stylists, they come together. It's one of the biggest expos of the year, and everyone comes as the community. Everyone has a booth. Everyone is just showing different things that their barbershops and their salons have to offer. There's a lot of different competitions. People get to win trophies, money, but the best part of it is just the networking and just being as a community. So why Kiva is here today, we do this annually, and what we do is we train barbers and stylists on how to give peer support. So we have partnered up with J Majors just so that we can give barbers and stylists the tools on how to provide support within their barbershops. I always say that barbers and stylists are unlicensed therapists. They are there for everyone through everyone's struggles, anything that they are going through. And one of the biggest opportunities is being able to provide these tools to these barbers and stylists. And it's such a rewarding process. So we have a lot of special guests. We have wonderful people that we talked to while we were here. And I can't wait to take you on that journey. So please stay tuned in Talking Wellness.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talking Wellness here at Unit Radio. Today, we are at the Barber Shop Expo here in Connecticut. And we have two wonderful folks who will be in the next segment with us, Sadie and Keys from Pretty Girls Barber Club. Hello, ladies.
Hello, how you doing?
Well, how are you?
Great.
So I'm so excited with this new thing you're creating. Tell us a little more about what you're creating, what brings you to the show, what you're trying to do around the nation.
Pretty Girls Barber Club is a new brand. We are owned by Barbers Club. Today is our first time coming out to a show. We actually just started the Instagram yesterday. But we aim to be able to create a community that you're able to connect everyone in the industry all over the U.S., in Canada, one day in Europe. We really strive to be able to make it to where anyone can find anywhere that they want to go. If you want to be able to own a shop, then you know more shop owners. You have people that you're able to ask questions. And if you want to go cut the homeless hair, you're able to ask people like, hey, who in the area wants to come join me? Anything.
Wonderful. And let me ask you this. It's called Pretty Girls. Are you intending to create a more access for female barbers?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the need for that, and what brought you to think about that?
It's a male-dominated industry. We kind of get looked over, and how would you explain it?
So we are females in a male-saturated industry, and the need is that we need to break the barrier of allowing more women, more children that can go into the shop and feel more safe. So we create that safe space, and we just make sure that, everybody gets a chance to get a haircut and have that dignity cut.
Wonderful. Now, you were saying about people being able to connect and find resources.
Yes.
And open. How do people find those resources? How do people find you? How do people collaborate to the mission that you're creating?
So we have an ambassadorship. Right now, we have a Discord server, making it to where it's a giant group chat with thousands of people on it. So we're able to just go talk to each other. I could sit here and name a barber that I know in every single state.
Wonderful. And Sadie, you're launching something new in Worcester too, right?
I am.
Tell us more about that.
So I just got licensed from the state of Massachusetts to be a mobile barber in Worcester County. So my mobile barber shop will be based out in North Brookfield, but I will be able to come out to all areas in Worcester County. So I make sure that when I give cuts, it's inclusive. I give dignity cuts, so literally everybody and anybody can come into my chair. I currently service children on the spectrum that are nonverbal, so that, they can feel like they can get a cut. I run around like a crazy woman, making sure that they get that beautiful cut, look handsome, and even, look pretty with a trim, with the pretty girls.
I love that you're talking about Dignity Cut because you have taken the training from the Kiva Centers, the trauma-informed barber training last year.
Absolutely.
And you're able to apply that to that dignity mission that you have. So tell us more about the mobile barber. So people contact you and then you drive to them. How does it work?
Well, it's both. I'm starting to do special events. I did reach out to a couple nonprofits that will be reaching out. So, back to school haircuts are going to be coming back soon. So I'll be partnering up with maybe DCF at the moment and a couple foster care companies. I make sure that they get those cuts because, not everybody can afford them and not everybody is, all different types of cultures don't know what the standard is of, making sure that they have a nice cut in school, so that they're not made fun of and then that they have that perfect dignity.
So you're saying that not everyone can afford that cut. How did you get compensated for your services?
The smile, and I do it out of my heart.
Oh my God.
Not all of them, but some of them.
No.
When I can, I do give back.
Wonderful. So, are you looking for any partnership within Worcester County for this wonderful thing that you're creating?
So, I did win a grant last year.
Okay.
And she did. That's how I was able to fund at least, a portion of the mobile barbershop. But, money's great. If somebody wants to back me and make sure that everything gets done and everybody has a dignity cut, hit me up for my profile, we can cash those checks.
I love, and how what is your profile if you want to share that with the folks who are listening?
Right, so my Instagram is Lady Saint 508 Takeover. And then also too, you can email me at ladysaintllc@yahoo.com.
Wonderful. So folks in Worcester, if you have an organization, if you're thinking of bringing a barber, if your foster system or any other places, organizations in Worcester has so many social supports that one might want to partner with you. Also, kids, if you want to share with folks who are listening to us how they find more information about the Pretty Girls Barber Club.
You guys are able to follow our Instagram, Pretty Girls Barber Club. Feel free to message, and also make sure you follow Anti-Broke Barbers Club, who is the parent company of Pretty Girls Barber Club.
So tell us more about the parent company. How did that start, and what does that do?
They are the ones that originally had the vision to be able to create the network of barbers throughout the U.S. And it's called Anti-Broke because we don't want a single barber to be broke. We want to be able to put food on people's tables. We want to be able to provide for the community because everybody needs it. Everybody needs a home, and we want to be able to create that home or at least help them find it.
It's interesting you're saying that because last night during the event, the host was talking about barbers that might get injured or that need to put a GoFund for support. And he was saying that in other industries, you don't see that. So are there barbers struggling right now? Are there people struggling that might need the support from the parent organization that you have? And how could they find support? What kind of support is available?
So I know on the Discord, when I was a becomer barber, literally everybody would go back and forth, share cuts, techniques, tricks. That was the beginning for me. Also too is that when I was an ambassador with Anti-Broke helping them as well, I was like, you affiliate with other vendors, so when they give you information, they give you knowledge on products, they do help you out to be able to succeed. Not everyone is like, everybody for Anti-Broke loves each other. Like they show love, they show support, and they're together.
I love that because I'm now imagining how hard it might be for someone who has the dream of becoming an established barber, but is at the beginning of their journey. And Anti-Broke Barber, like what you're representing, might support folks like that.
Yeah.
So folks listening to us, if you have the desire, if you have the license and you don't know where to start or where to begin, say you're looking for more support, connection, then you have... and how do we find that parent organization again?
It's Anti-Broke Barbers Club. We have an Instagram. We're on Facebook. You can even email us.
Wonderful. Now, what are you hoping to get from this show?
Experience and friends.
Experience of friends. How about you?
Yes, I love the culture. So she's actually right. Experience, friends, and just happiness. Because this culture, barber culture, is super accepting, and especially of the girls. Even though, you guys are a male-saturated industry, they do love us.
Yep.
And when we first met at your booth, you mentioned that how it's a boy saturated business.
It is.
And Pretty Girls Barber Club wants to help with that. So if there are Pretty Girls barbers out there that want more connection, are looking for more resources, or looking to connect with other female barbers, Pretty Girls Barbers Club is a way to get connected. Wonderful meeting all of you, both of you.
You as well.
And looking forward to getting more information from what you're doing. Before we leave, I just want to ask a few more questions. So the questions are, I'm a girl barber. I want to break into the industry. I'm feeling a little hesitant. What are some tips both of you as female barbers can give to that person listening to you?
I would start with the schools. Check the Google reviews and see what will help you be able to integrate, because that's where it's going to start, because that's where you're going to succeed or fail. You know, then you got to make sure that you're accepting and understanding what you're getting yourself into, because this is a strong field to get into. So there is love and support, but you just got to be confident enough to make that first step.
And a lot of schools now have financial aid too. And it's never too late to start.
Never. I'm 40 years old.
It's never too late to start, even in an industry where you might be a minority. And both of you are proving that is the case. So thank you so much for both of you for being here on Talking Wellness with us from the Barber Expo. Also, thank you both of you for the initiative. I'm wishing you best of luck. I'm also from Worcester, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you for your mobile aspect. There is a great need in our community in Worcester, and my heart goes to you and what you're trying to do. Congratulations on that grant as well. And have you officially begun? When is the official starting time?
So I'm already licensed to do mobile at home. So I'm just waiting on just the mobile barbershop to come to my county. So they gotta ship it to me. So we're looking at 11 weeks.
Ooh, it's an actual like a van, or
It's a trailer.
it's a trailer.
Yep, I'm building it from scratch.
Wonderful.
Can't wait to see it.
I know, I can't
And
wait.
it's blue. Yeah, it's blue. It's blue.
Oh, it's a blue trailer.
I'll make you a painting.
Yes.
All right, well, a painting is coming for your blue trailer. And do you have, in about 11 weeks, do you have a starting place already in mind?
Yep. So it's going to be in North Brookfield for the moment. And then depending on, when you guys need me and give me a call, you book me, then we'll see where we go from there.
We certainly want to support that cause. Thank you both very, very much. You're doing a lot of beautiful work, breaking through industries that might be a little tougher for Pretty Girls Barber, but you're doing it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the expo. Thanks for talking to us
I
today.
appreciate it.
I am your host, Araldo Ferreira, on Talking Wellness here at Unit Radio. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Union Radio. We are talking from the Barber Expo in Connecticut. And with me today, I have Jazru from the Junior Barber Academy in Philadelphia, right?
Yes.
Welcome to the radio. So tell us a little more of what we do, what you're affiliated with.
Okay, so I am a licensed cosmetology educator, barber, hair loss practitioner, trichologist, and I've been working with the Junior Barber Academy for the last 2 years. P. Michael Boone is the owner, and he was my educator as well. I got my license through him. So at the school, we introduce students into barbering. We have contracts throughout the city of Philadelphia. We go inside of the local schools. We go inside the Juvenile Justice Center, and we're working with Reentry Philadelphia. We help redirect those who, need those type of services, or, just trying to give them a better pathway to success. We talk about entrepreneurship, health and wellness, physical and financial education as well. We hope that these students will move on to become professional barbers one day, but we work with other barber schools, barber shops, so that they can get more mentorship outside of us. So we do have our students coming up today on a bus where one of the parents are driving them all out. Last year they were here and they did the competitions, which was really good. They won and they were excited, stuff to brag about when they take back home.
That's wonderful. And what age group do you serve?
So technically we take from 12 to 19 for barbering and really 12 to, I would say 22 for cosmetology.
Wonderful. And who was the creator of that idea? I think is brilliant. I think is wonderful.
The Michael Boone Foundation.
Because the youth, I remember when I was very young and how lost I was.
Right.
And to have folks like you coming in and saying, hey, this is an option. This is an option for profession. Here's some mentoring. Here's what schooling looks like. I think it's brilliant and necessary. So tell me a little more about how you got involved. Did you get involved since the beginning?
No, so this is P. Michael 10th year for his nonprofit organization. We're having a celebration for that this summer as well. He tells the story about how he was going to teach one of his students barbering, and that student ended up passing away. So he felt obligated to move forward along this mission with the vision that God gave him. So from that, all of this happened. I came on board because I wanted my son to attend his program, and he said my son was too young. So I got a little slick and said, hey, if I volunteer as an educator, can he tag along with me? And my son completed the 8-week cohort, and I stayed.
Wonderful. And is your son a barber now?
No, my son is 9. He's not really interested in barbering.
Oh, he's 9.
No. Yeah, he's 9.
9 years old.
He's 9.
Okay.
He did the program. He comes, he hangs out, when we do the mentorship and stuff. But if it's an actual barber program, most likely he's not going to be interested.
Wonderful. Are you a barber yourself?
I did just get my barber's license, and I helped P. Michael get some of his students licensed.
So you were telling me that you meet students. Where do you meet those young folks? At schools?
At the schools. If they got in trouble, like the probation officers might refer them to us to, stay out of trouble. There's been, we've assisted another organization where we prepared them for a state board. It was just interesting over the 2 years that I've worked with the organization. I can only imagine what's been going on before me.
And what do those folks get from the program? So you talk about mentoring. Do they get schooling?
So they get real life experiences into the professional industry, and just like an opportunity come from Philadelphia on a 15-passenger van full of students. They get to come enjoy the expo. Some of them purchase things. They get to see their favorite barbers that they follow online. It's very exciting for them. So as we go back into Philadelphia, they do travel along with us. We do local trips and stuff. We do a lot of program like STEM programs. So we prepare them in the best way we can for real life skills.
Wonderful. And what are the requirements for someone to be affiliated with your program?
They really just have to be, really interested. We don't want parents to just push their children because we want the people who really want to take barbering serious. The mission is also to create young entrepreneurs and show them that this is a lucrative career path as well. But it's a lot of benefits from working with the organization and being a part of the team, as well as mentoring, because these kids they look up to us. They come out, they look forward to us. We always feeding them, just showing them that we care, how much we love on them, just extra support. So we showing up to their proms, their graduations. We really a part of the family. So we just did a lot of proms for our students, and now we're doing graduations this week, soon as we get back.
I really appreciate what you're sharing with us, because here at Wellness Talk, we talk about wellness in all different parts of wellness. And there's the social component of wellness. Mm-hmm. And some of our youth might feel lost or out of place, especially folks that are in the probational system, as you mentioned. And having that network that you're describing is wonderful. I am in love with what you're doing, and how it can transform lives and communities.
Yeah, it does. And P. Michael, he has a lot of people on a waiting list to get into our program. Some of our programs are, government funded. So with the high demand, it's like we're now looking for spaces to connect and expand, to put Junior Barber Academy and Junior Beauty Academy in other local areas, because we're located in Manayunk, Philadelphia. They're traveling all over the city to come to us.
So if someone from Philadelphia is listening to us right now, a young adult who is interested in what you're sharing, how do they find you? How do they connect with you?
Okay, so we're on Instagram at Junior Barber Academy, as well as YouTube. You can find us. We have the juniorbarberacademy.com, and you can also find us at the PMichaelBoonFoundation.com. So
juniorbarberacademy.com, everyone who is listening. You did mention a waiting list. Is there any cost related to being part of the program?
So that's why I mentioned we do have scholarships that are backed by, grant funding. So once those slots fill up, we do have an option that they can pay for the program.
Understood. And what's the waiting list for? So, I mean, how long is the waiting list?
12-week cohort. So this actually, when we get back into town, we're starting our summer cohort June 13th for cosmetology and June 14th for barbering. So we got a busy week ahead of us.
Understood.
And once this program is filled, we won't have space until the winter program. So anyone who didn't get picked for this time, they can possibly join in the winter, I think.
Yeah. Now, the program is about 12 weeks long,
Yes. So we have 9 classes, and then we have traveling. We do shadow days. We're taking them to barber school. We're taking them to see a barber shop. We're making sure that they network with people outside of us. Just because we are the educators, the love doesn't stop within our organization. We also partner with other organizations who have children that are able to bring them in and, rotate them to give them an introduction into their programs.
Now, within those 12 weeks, do they become a barber, or they get a lay of the land of what the barber world looks like and feels like?
So our program is not accredited license program because the city, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, does require you to do your hours in a barber school. So we give them a certificate that they completed it and they can move forward into workforce development.
Understood. And do you support folks that want to continue their education?
Yes, it depends on the situation, and if not, we can outsource to our other partners who do barbering licensing. Because it has to go through an apprenticeship program in a barbershop if it's not a barber school in PA.
Understood. So in 12 weeks, you get the youth excited. You get them to understand the business, what it looks like.
Of it. Introducing them to, and it mirrors the state board, because we don't want to give you a false representation of what barber school or barber career will look like. So yes, you can make money doing haircuts, but it comes with a lot of, self-control and self-discipline and structure as well. So we preach all sides of it.
I am in love with your program, and I'm in love with what you're doing. And I'm overall in love with organizations such as yours that are really looking at the youth. I think our future is right there, our future as citizens of this wonderful nation, and I really, really appreciate that. Now, we have a few more minutes together, and I want to ask you, what are you taking? Is this your first show here?
This is my second time coming. Last year, I was still in school learning under P. Michael. So this year, I am a licensed barber, and it feels completely different.
Does it? Well, how so? Tell us a little more.
I just feel like I earned my spot now. I was working for it. And it's different because all of my years in seniority in cosmetology means nothing in this industry.
Okay. Now, are there students here with you this year?
They're on their way up because they were driving out this morning. So they'll be here shortly.
Wonderful.
One of our parents volunteered, and it was.
And how many are we expecting?
I believe we have 10.
Okay, and they're going to be here for the day.
Yep, and they're going to travel back tonight.
Anyways, it was lovely knowing you and knowing your program. Wishing you a great expo and a wonderful time with the students in here. I appreciate all the inspiration for the youth. Those of you who are listening to us at Unit Radio, I'm here with Jaru. Did I say it right?
Jazro.
Okay, from the Junior Barber Academy in Philadelphia. If you are a young person looking to get inspired, understanding a little more about the barber industry, look up for their social media or website. Would you share those again with us, please?
Junior Barber Academy on all platforms.
All right. Here's your host, Araldo, on Talking Wellness on Unit Radio. Thanks for listening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talking Wellness with Kiva Centers. I am here with a special guest, Dr. Megan, and we are just going to talk about our experience here at the expo, the training that she took part of today. And so just so that everyone knows, here at the Barber Expo, we do the TIBS training, which is trauma-informed barbers and stylists, just to give folks the tools on how to give mental health support at their barbershops or their salons. So, Megan, how was the experience? How was the training?
It was great. It was really amazing. I think a lot of barbers and stylists are natural peer supports for a lot of people. They don't have the clinical training necessarily, which can be a really good thing. So they're able to relate on a different level with their clients. But what I actually loved the most about the training was the focus on the stylists and barbers' own self-care and filling their own cup, because as it really resonated with people when we talked about how it can be very draining when you're basically absorbing a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, dealing with a lot of things that people don't even share with their therapist or their families or their partner. They're sharing with their barber and stylist. So it's very important that they don't burn out, that they fill their own cup, that they practice self-care techniques. So I really love that part of the training.
Yeah, I love whenever I have to do that training, because I get to learn so much from the barbers and the stylists as well, especially when it comes to people's mental health struggles. And it's like what you said, sometimes when clients go to them, they talk about things that they don't even say to their therapist or to their family. And a lot of the times from what I hear, it's because they might feel embarrassed or a little shame. But it's such a great opportunity for barbers and stylists to be able to have those tools in order to navigate that, because it can be hard and it does lead to burnout, which is so bad. I cannot put so much emphasis on the fact that self-care is just as important as everything else, especially because we are all human. We all have different struggles, and we sometimes don't even talk about it with anyone. And then just having to hear other people talk about their own struggles as well could be too much for them to be able to just handle. But having those resources in their neighborhood and just being able to connect folks kind of takes that weight off their shoulder.
Definitely. No, it's really amazing. But
I'm so glad that you enjoyed the training and just wonderful conversations just come out of it.
Yeah. There was a woman that we sat with in the training that wants to be more involved with Kiva now. She really resonated with a lot of what you were saying. She participated a lot, so that was a great connection. Every time I talk to different barbers and I said, you guys, I'm sure have heard it all, everything. So when they ask what we're doing, I'm like, well, we're a mental health nonprofit, peer-led, indigenous-led. We're non-clinical. We're not therapists, psychiatrists. So we take the approach. We've all been there, done that, been through it. So we can really resonate with people and their experience.
Yes, of course. So just for everyone listening, for our TIPS training, we just don't do it at the Barber Expo. We provide that training all year round. It is on Zoom, and anyone outside of Massachusetts, in Massachusetts, is able to take that training. You'll be able to find more information on our website. That's kivacenters.org. That's KIVA centers.org. Thank you so much, Dr. Megan, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. Joining us now is Michael Denetso. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for being here.
Of course. I'm so happy to be here.
We are here at the Connecticut Barber Expo. This is your first year.
It is.
And how is it? How is the training, though?
Oh, the training, man, it is so monumental because it has taught me how to navigate and communicating, especially with people who are at a high distress level.
Yeah.
And I could be walking by and someone could be having a not good day. And and if we end up talking, how do I navigate or how do I communicate with someone that's on that level and with dignity and respect? So so the training helped me with that because it gave me like a sense of relatability to barbers too.
Yes.
Because barbers are at the center of shared stories. And these shared stories could be really deep. And they could be about a topic about with loss. And how do you navigate that? How do you navigate talking to someone about that without saying, "Oh, me too," without being like, "I'm belittling your experience."
Yeah.
And you can do that effectively by asking the right questions, by listening, and I think the training really helped hone in on that. And I'm really glad to have attended it. And now post the training, I'm telling people about the training. Like, come to the training, come see us. So I'm really excited to have been through that.
I love every time that I have the opportunity to provide that training, because I feel like barbers and stylists just do so much for their community. And a lot of the times it's a lot more useful and helpful when, they have the tools and they know where to get resources to be able to provide that support for people. And sometimes it could be a lot because they hear so many things, and they are unlicensed therapists, in my opinion. But just being able to just give them that support and validate even their own feelings and saying like, yes, like it's very hard.
Yeah.
Like, you guys do so much. You put in so much time, so much energy when it comes to supporting people. And it could just be just a simple haircut. And I think a lot of people don't see that value that barbers and stylists bring.
I hear that. And like, I feel that even being in the booth, like I'm getting peer support and I'm giving peer support without even knowing it. So, and what I mean by that is I had a stylist talk to me, and she said, I even had a moment where I broke down in front of a person who was in my chair. She said, I didn't know that I needed support. And she's like, I just cried and cried. And she was like, I felt so vulnerable and so like open, because like it was a moment where she could move on from that and talk about it more, and without choking up and without crying, and really owning or empowering that moment of whatever she went through.
Yes, it's so beneficial, and I am so happy that you were able to take a part of our TIPS training, which is our barber and stylist trauma-informed training. And we're excited to be here at the Barber Expo, and thank you for joining me.
Of course, I'm going to be here next year, and everybody join us. I can't wait to see y'all there, and love y'all, and I'll see you again.
Sounds like such a great time, and I can't wait to see you again. And thank you everyone for tuning in at Talking Wellness with Kiva Centers. Hello. Welcome everyone to Talking Wellness. My name is Idelka, and I'm here with a special guest from the CT Barber Expo, Dylan. How are you, Dylan?
Good, doing amazing. Glad to be out at the show. It's a huge event for everybody. Glad to have everybody in the industry in one big place.
Yes, it's so exciting.
Yeah, it's super exciting. Seeing it all come together, it's a blessing. It's awesome.
I'm so glad. So this is my second year at the Barber Expo. How many times have you been here?
This is actually my first year.
Really?
Yeah, so I came as my company, Barber Dad, coming to sell merch for dads in the industry who we're trying to put at the forefront of the industry, because us dads, we work our butt off. So
yeah,
why not put us dads at the forefront of it?
Yes. So what brought you into the barber industry? Like, what was that journey like?
The journey was rough. It was a lot of ups and downs, some bad haircuts, some good haircuts. But really keeping me in the industry is seeing how much I can express my creativity. And that was a huge blessing for me.
Nice. And then how many barbershops do you have?
I have 2 currently in upstate New York, one in Saratoga Springs and one in Boston Spa. Both are doing fairly well. That's why I took the shot at coming out here this year and letting them kind of run their own thing over there. So I'm glad to be a part of this thing as well, the CT Barber Expo.
That is great. I always say that barbers and stylists are like therapists, psychologists, everything, because a lot of people come to you guys just for self-care when they need some time for themselves. Like, how has that impacted you in your journey?
It's impacted me a lot. I get a lot of clients who go through a lot of adversity in life.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of downs in people's lives, a lot of ups in people's lives. But I'm just glad that I'm able to make a statement.
Yes.
And kind of help them if they're in a struggle, or just kind of give them good guidance with what they're going through.
Nice. And then speaking of that, with like different struggles and different situations that they're going through, mental health is a huge thing. And I know that there's like a mental health crisis. And a lot of the times people need that extra support. So what is it that you do at your shop to make people feel like they're supported and that they're welcome and they feel safe?
We offer a friendly family environment, so we kind of have each other's backs, like our clients as well. Our clients are like family. They feed us, so we kind of want to give them a great experience, a nice relaxing environment, and just have them feel welcome and just kind of relieve stress from them.
Yeah, because it can be a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Life is a lot, and a lot of the times we don't even know how to manage it. So even though you are the forefront when it comes to just helping people, listening, and then just giving people haircuts, like what do you do for your wellness to keep yourself grounded and sane?
Personally, a lot of manicures, pedicures. I haven't gotten any recently, but kind of a quiet spot, kind of unwind, let everything play out throughout my day, and just kind of blow off steam. Or seeing my son at home.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Family is so important, especially when you have that support system. And a lot of the times, they're the ones that give us that motivation to just keep going.
Absolutely.
It's so amazing. And then you said you have 2 shops. Do you want to share the addresses of your 2 shops in case anybody is listening from the New York area?
Yeah, absolutely. The one in Saratoga is located just 5 minutes from the racetrack. It's at 48 Henry Street. And then our one in Ballston Spa is located across from the Ocean State and Ballston Spa. It's 2100 Doubleday Ave.
Oh, that's great. And then how long have you been in business?
So I had the Ballston Spa shop for 2 years, and Saratoga is going on 1 year, July 15th.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
It sounds like it's so successful.
Yeah, we're getting by.
Yeah.
We're doing well. So I'm proud of my staff. I'm proud of my family, everybody. And I just look forward to seeing what we can get done in the future.
Yeah, that's the most important part. And I really like the way that the environment and the relationship is when it comes to barbers and stylists. Like, you guys are a great community to be a part of. Even though I'm not a hairstylist or a barber myself, but I do enjoy working with you guys, especially when it comes to that mental health resources.
Absolutely.
And it just helps out so much because you guys need some balance because you guys listen to a lot of different things.
A lot. And we have our own problems. So
Yes. Yeah.
It's good that we can help other people and see that. And even if we're not doing so hot, we have somebody else doing better inside.
Yeah. That's the best part about it, especially just being in community and different things like that. And do you have any like local like organizations that you partner with just for people to get extra support in their own personal life?
Yeah, so we're partnered with our local Franklin Community Center in Saratoga, and we help give back school supplies during school season, like the September month. We help give back Christmas presents to kids in need during Christmas time. We've done a food drive with them as well. Yeah, so we're partnered up with our local Franklin Community Center, which we're very happy and blessed to have them in our corner as well. And that's kind of the only one we're partnered with right now, but we're open to many more or whatever in the future.
That is amazing. Giving back to the community is so rewarding. And for me, it just makes me feel so much better. Because even though like my life could be in shambles, But just giving back and making sure that everyone else is good just makes things so much better for me.
Yeah.
And just mental health itself. It's like there's a lot of things that play a role in the way that people handle things and their mental health. So it's great that you are allowing and that you're helping folks get food, school supplies for their children, because a lot of that plays a big role in how well someone can present to their kids. So you as a father, it just like that. That's so nice.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's awesome to make that statement and be that person that's behind it and orchestrating it all. Kind of like Jay Majors, right?
Yes.
He does something way bigger than I am doing, but I'm glad that I'm able to touch a part of the community with what I got.
Yeah. I mean, it all starts in the community. So even the smallest things that you do for your community can have a huge impact. And I think that whenever we work with our community, everyone comes together and then more people want to be involved. And it's so rewarding at the end of the day. And I love anything that has to do with children and helping them out. I love them. But it's like, I don't know, it just makes me so happy to hear stuff like that.
Well, thank you. It's a lot of hard work, too. A lot of hard work. So I'm glad we got through it. And actually, it led me to a bigger place where I thought I'd never be here at the CT Barber Expo. If I was never nominated as a Grammy Award winner, I wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
But it kind of one wrapped into the other, and I'm here today, and I got the opportunity to be on a ballot and be here to spread awareness and kind of give back to the community and the industry.
Yes. So I think that anything is possible, and it's always on some type of timing. So I think you'll be able to achieve that.
Absolutely.
Sooner than later.
Thank you.
You do such a great job with the community, and it just makes me so happy to hear when people are giving back.
Thank you.
And not just taking, because a lot of the times, even when your clients come into the shop, like they're family, they're regulars, they just want you to be there. And a lot of the times it's not even just about the haircuts.
Yeah.
They just want you to be present.
They want you to talk to them. They want you to comfort them. They want to know the next best thing you're going with or what you're doing. And that's what kind of keeps it that family bond in the barbershop. And clients are like family. And once they take that spot, it's kind of gone to them forever.
Yeah, they are. And then how many staff do you have at your shop?
Currently, I have 10 employees, including myself.
Nice.
It's a pretty big thing that we're doing. We look to expand in the future. We need the right time, right place.
Yes.
But it's a lot with all those guys, but I'm glad to have them as my family as well. We go out, we do everything together. We're one big giant family, so I'm extremely blessed.
Nice. Is there anything that you want to say to the listeners if someone is thinking about starting their own barbershop, like what the process is like? Any encouraging words that you would like to say?
Just do it. Go do it. Don't let anybody stop you. If worst comes to worst, you have a chair. You could do it at home. But don't let anything scare you or hold you back.
Nice. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited that you were able to make it to the CT Barber Expo.
Me as well.
The first year for me was so exciting. This year is even more exciting. And I just learned so much from all of you. And it's so, I get so motivated just seeing how much work you guys put into what you do, how many hours you put into your work. And sometimes that takes you away from your own family because you have a business that you're running, you're taking care of people, you're making sure people feel good, even though they might not. Their life might be just crumbling down, but just the simple haircut just makes things so much better.
Absolutely. And the hard work and dedication, it definitely pays off. And I'm glad people acknowledge it.
Nice. Well, we are here talking wellness. My name is Idelka, and we are here at the CT Barber Expo.